Hey, what's up, Steve? My name is Steven as well. Hey, Tyler said to go ahead and just shoot this over to you. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can start doing today to bring in more high quality electrical jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. I'm fine with that as well. So the three things I want to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. First thing is content. Content is everything on your home page here. Now, Google likes to see between 15, at least 1,500 words on a homepage. And most business owners, they understand that they do need content on their homepage, but they're not really sure how much or what type of content. So it's the 1,500 words, but the type here. Now, I like all these reviews and these pictures, but it would benefit you a lot more to maybe have a scrolling section with the reviews or a separate page, and same with the pictures, and use this homepage here to put your keywords and just a lot more authoritative content, right? And to really find out what those keywords should be, I pulled up your number one competitor, and I'm using Raleigh right now, but the same thing would go for Cary as well. But I didn't see on your site that you had a locations page. But I'm using Raleigh because Raleigh gets the most searches for electrical um, people looking for electricians and electrical services in the Triangle area. So that's why I'm using them. But I pulled up Miller and Miller Electric, and I've got this tool here that I use called Ahrefs, and it gives me some behind the scenes views of what Google uses to actually rank websites. So Miller and Miller was found for 37 key. This is in the past 30 days, and they were found for 37 keywords, and their site was clicked on 136 times. So I put you in the same tool, and in the past 30 days, you were found for 15 keywords. Not too bad, and you were clicked on 75 times. That's not too bad either. But what we can do is go into the competitor's keywords just by clicking here on that number, and it'll show us all the Raleigh based, and that's what we're really looking for, are location based keywords. Because if they're not location based, that means they're open for global searches, or nationwide searches usually, but they can be global as well. And you want all these, because you can see electrician Raleigh NC 320 searches in the past 30 days. So let's go to your site, click on your keywords, and you have a lot of the Cary ones, right? And Chapel Hill, but you do have some Raleigh ones in there. So I would really recommend you get a lot of these Raleigh. And when it comes to the Raleigh ones, I did a tally, and there was over 1,540 searches for keywords that had to do with electrical companies in Raleigh and those in their services. So you'd want to get those keywords that your competitor has, put them on your site. 1,500 words, keyword rich, and you find out how many times they have each of those keywords on their website, and you put them on more than them. So if they have some of the keywords on once, you put them on twice. If they have some of them on twice, you put them on three times, and you get the idea. So you have more content and you have more keywords, and that will put you ahead of everybody as far as content goes in this industry. Second thing I'd like to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like electrician Raleigh, Google studies have shown that right around 45% of people searching these terms are going to click on one of these businesses in this section right here. This is called the map pack. And a lot of people think that this, to get ranked in here, it all has to do with reviews, but that is not the case. If that was the case, Royal Electric would be above Raleigh Electric. So it's not reviews and it's not pictures or anything like that. It's citations. So what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online, a directory like Angie, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. Those are all directories, and there's a ton of them. And you want to be in 300 to 400 of them to really kind of dominate this area here. We have tools that will actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. For example, if Wright Electrical Service has 20 or 200, I'm sorry, we'd go in and match all their citations, and then we go out and get at the very least 50 more. But like I said, you want between 300 and 400 to get on top of this section right here, and that would make you the authority as far as your Google business profile and the map pack goes. Now, underneath that section, this is the money spot right here. And this is Google's organic search results list right here. Number one spot will get right around 40% all by itself. 40% of clicks of people searching here are going to click on this. And the main driver are backlinks. So, what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website. It's kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So, for example, let's say that you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you are an electrical site or an electrical company, and say you have a pizza site linking back to you, that's really no good because you don't sell pizza. Now, let's go back to this tool that I showed you earlier where we were looking at the keywords. We can also look at the backlinks of our competitors. And we can click on them and see what backlinks they have, and we can go to yours and we can see how many and what backlinks you have. So you have 95, your competitor has 127. So the amount isn't so much as important as the quality and where they're coming from, right? So because I've seen a lot of people that have many more backlinks than Miller and Miller, but they're still not ranked close to them, and that's because their backlinks are not relevant to their industry. So we can go into their backlinks, and you'd want to match all their backlinks. That means go out, reach out to the sites that they're getting links from, and get those same types of links. Not only just for this site, but the top 3 to 5 sites that are ranking in Google, you do the same thing. Look at their backlinks and match them. If you were to do that, you would end up on top of this search results page. It can take a little bit of time, but that's where you would be. So if you were to implement everything I just said, you could be on top of the map pack here, and on top of this right here. So you'd be splitting the 45% clicking here, and you would get about 40% clicking here, which would make you the authority when it came to electrical companies in the Raleigh area. Or if you wanted to rank for Cary, you could do the same thing there. It would just be easier for Cary. So just to recap what we went over today, we covered content. So you want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. The second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really get into the top here. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to electric companies in the Raleigh area. Now, if you implemented this, there's no doubt you would be number one. So like I said earlier, you can take this information and tackle it yourself, and I'm cool with that. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, you can give me a call. We can book a discovery call. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, right outside of Fayetteville. You can just reply back to this email or give me a call, 910-551-2006. But at the very least, I hope this was educational for you, and I hope I showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing today to start claiming more high-quality jobs and outrank your competition. And at the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video and just let me know how I did. But other than that, man, I hope you have a really good day, and I thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.